Hi, I'm Susie. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just coming on brand new, I get these words from the Lord that started happening to me around the beginning of the year, the end of last year. Today is August 14th, 2025. I have new words that I received yesterday morning after my prayer, and that was August 13th. And I'm just going to read these words, and afterwards, he always gives me scriptures. The Lord is so good to give me scriptures so I don't have to look them up. But the scriptures he gives are not ones that I would pick out. They're very interesting always, so I hope you stick around for them. And I do write the text in the description box on YouTube, so you can look them up later if you can't stay for this. But I read the words and then I will read the scriptures. And I usually make just a couple little comments with the scriptures. I do not like to interrupt the words from the Lord. I read them straight through unless he gives me something that I need to say, I will. But usually I just read them straight through. So here we go. He said, fire. Fire surrounds the planet. Smoke billows clouding the sky. Missiles destroy strongholds while wheat is harvested. Yes, harvest time is glory time for my chosen remnant bride. Clouds of smoke turn into clouds of angels, heralding my appearance above, gathering the elect. My treasure has endured. My precious treasure is more shining than gold. I will adorn my bride with jewels, vibrant gems of every color, even colors you have not yet seen. I come. I arrive right on time. I am a punctual God, observing order in its place. I will not disappoint. Continue to seek my ways, my truth daily. You will hear from me. I will contact each of you in due time. Due time means time to do as I instruct. You who humble yourselves daily, open your ears, will hear my voice. Oh, you who humble yourselves daily and open your ears will hear my voice. Those with eyes to see will be shown visions and dreams of warning and to build faith in others. Share what you are given. My gifts are not meant to be hidden. Shine your lights for the world to see. I am working. I am calling out to every lost sheep. Come home, come home, come home. Before the feast begins, I have prepared a place for you. I died so you can come. I claim you. Receive me. My spirit will accomplish great miracles through you if you are willing to receive what I desire to give. Peace and joy you have never known without me. I love, I save, I endure all things. With me you are strong and will endure to the end, my good and faithful servant. Your Lord and Savior, Jesus Messiah, covers you. What a beautiful word. He wants to pour his gifts out on everybody. He wants more people like me who are just willing to do it. I don't have any special qualifications except the time that I've spent in the Word. And even if you don't have that, he can use you if you're willing. The harvest is great, the workers are few. Okay, so here comes the scriptures. First one is Revelation 22:10. Then he told me, "Do not seal up the words of the prophecy of this scroll, because the time is near." Daniel 8:7. I saw it attack the ram ferociously, striking the ram and shattering its two horns. The ram was powerless to stand against it. The goat knocked it to the ground and trampled on it, and none could rescue the ram from its power. Okay, now I need to speak a few words, because a lot of you probably don't quite know what that means or how it relates to today or to this message. So I had to pray about this a lot for 2 days, and I've been praying about it, and I think God let me know that it's talking about war happening, and it sounds, well, in the original interpretation is given, it's in there if you're reading Daniel, and you know, if you've studied Daniel in the past. um, the original translation is the ram was the Persian Empire, and the goat represented the Grecian Empire. And it's talking about, well, the Grecian Empire, actually, I looked it up. Today, it includes Israel, it includes Ukraine, it also includes Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, Italy, Albania, France, Croatia, Turkey, and Lebanon. Maybe a few others. I just wrote down the ones that stuck out to me. But Ukraine and Israel are two that sticks out to me, okay? So now the Persian Empire exists, contained Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Palestine, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia, and some other smaller countries. And so I see it as talking about the war in the Mideast, and talking about, sounds from this verse, it sounds like Iran is going to be destroyed. That's the way I take it, because that's the main country that's involved against Israel right now. So that's the way I'm taking it. And some of those other countries might be involved in the war also. So then we're going to go next to 1 Samuel 3:11 to 16. Now I want to say, talking about that Daniel prophecy, I do believe that prophecies that were fulfilled in the past can have a double meaning and be fulfilled again in the future with a little bit different, because we're in a different place and time, right? But yeah, there can be double meanings, and I believe that's very true for these last days. So 1 Samuel 3:11 to 16. And the Lord said to Samuel, "See, I am about to do something in Israel that will make the ears of everyone who hears about it tingle. At that time I will carry out against Eli everything I spoke against his family from beginning to end. For I told him that I would judge his family forever because of the sin he knew about. His sons blasphemed God, and he failed to restrain them. Therefore I swore to the house of Eli, the guilt of Eli's house will never be atoned for by sacrifice or offering." Eli lay down until morning and then opened the doors of the house of the Lord. He was afraid to tell Samuel, I think I said Eli. Samuel laid down. Samuel got these words from God, right? Samuel laid down until morning and then opened the doors of the house of the Lord. He was afraid to tell Eli the vision. But Eli called him and said, "Samuel, my son." Samuel answered, "Here I am." So this is talking about a difficult prophecy that Samuel received from God when he was living in the temple with Eli the priest. And the prophecy was about Eli's sons and very serious judgment from God. And he was afraid to tell Eli. However, Samuel was obedient and told him. And I think that's talking about he's giving out messages like I'm doing right now. He's giving messages to people. He's giving people dreams and visions that are holding back and not sharing. He's not giving you, I mean, unless it's very personal, they're usually, in these days, they're usually meant for you to share to more people, even if the dreams are showing your family members and some personal things. They often can symbolize other things that need to go out as prophecy to other people. So when you get these dreams and visions, if they're very vivid, because I've had a couple, and they're very vivid, the colors are like living color, like brighter than real life in all the ones that I've received. So if they look like that, dreams and visions, they're definitely from God. They have a lot of meaning and often symbolic meaning that you should be sharing. And if you can't interpret your dreams, there's other people who can. I've learned to do it somewhat from listening to other people on YouTube. Um, and I've looked up a few things also for dreams and visions that I personally received to get the meanings. And so there is help out there, but don't hold back. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You need to just pray about it. Ask God's protection. You need to be praying like that every day anyway. Okay, so we're going now to Isaiah 34:11. The desert owl and screech owl will possess it. The great owl and the raven will nest there. And those birds are all birds of prey, scavenger birds, you could say. God will stretch out over Edom the measuring line of chaos and the plumb line of desolation. So Edom is the area south of Israel, and it could include part of Israel in the south, and Palestine area, the West Bank and Gaza Strip can also be included in that. So God's getting ready to destroy it again. And he's measuring the line that he's going to draw. Okay, Titus 2:7-8. In everything, set them as an example. In everything, set them an example by doing what is good. In your teaching, show integrity, seriousness, and soundness of speech that cannot be condemned, so that those who oppose you may be ashamed because they have nothing bad to say about us. So again, it's talking about when God gives you a message, when you're representing God, just as being a Christ follower, you're representing God, you need to take heed of this. You need to, I'll read it again real quick. In your teaching, show integrity, seriousness, and soundness of speech that cannot be condemned. So those who oppose you may be ashamed because they have nothing bad to say about us. Okay. Jeremiah 15, verses 4-6. I will make them abhorrent to all the nations of the earth because of what Manasseh, son of Hezekiah, king of Judah, did in Jerusalem. Who will have pity on you, Jerusalem? Who will mourn for you? Who will stop to ask you, how are you? You have rejected me, declares the Lord. You keep on backsliding, so I will reach out and destroy you. I am tired of holding back. Okay, strong message for Jerusalem, for Israel. And God has many times given me that message. Um, and He has told me in messages that judgment is falling upon Israel. And the chosen ones of Israel are today they're the remnant, the ones who've accepted Christ. The ones who still don't accept Christ, they're antichrist. They're against Christ. Okay, Daniel 7:11. It's 11 through 16. Daniel 7:11 through 16. Then I continued to watch because of the boastful words the horn was speaking. I kept looking until the beast was slain and its body destroyed and thrown into the blazing fire. The other beasts had been stripped of their authority but were allowed to live for a period of time. In my vision at night, I looked, and there before me was one like a son of man, coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days and was led into his presence. He was given authority, glory, and sovereign power. All nations and people of every language worshiped him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will never be destroyed. I, Daniel, was troubled in spirit, and the visions that passed through my mind disturbed me. I approached one of those standing there and asked him the meaning of all this. So he told me, and he gave me the interpretation of these things. So again, this is encouragement for you who receive words, dreams, and visions from the Lord. Even Daniel was troubled. It disturbed him. And God did give him the interpretations of what he did not understand. And it's talking about, in the beginning of it, it talked about the beast was slain, and the other beasts had been stripped of authority but were allowed to live for a period of time, and that would be, I'm thinking, until the second death, when everything is totally destroyed. And he does talk about God, about Jesus, going to heaven, approaching the Ancient of Days as God the Father, and being in his presence and given all authority, and how we're all going to worship him. And so beautiful. Daniel 7:11 through 16. Okay, now the last one here is Luke 8:15. But the seed on good soil stands for those with a noble and good heart, who hear the word, retain it, and by persevering produce a crop. And that's talking about all you good seeds out there that have matured into a healthy plant and ready to produce a crop of harvest. God bless you. And I pray for you guys every day. I love you. I thank you for watching. For God's glory, I thank you. And share it. Share it if you know somebody that can be blessed by this video, blessed by my channel. I have many more videos out there. You should look at them if you haven't seen them. I have made playlists of things that I've picked up on YouTube that are especially interesting for these last days, signs and wonders and all that stuff. And I have a list of Bible studies that I have put together and made videos of. So please check it all out. And I hope you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And be excited, be happy, be praying every day, put on that armor, and be ready to work for the Lord. He wants to use you. He wants to use you. He wants to gift you. He wants you to share your gifts. This is the last chance. He's coming very soon, the last few days here that you have to do some good work for him. So pray about it and be ready to receive. I love you. God bless.